Hey y'all, welcome to a Friday's R4U on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. And I've got something for you today that I've never had. I've seen this brew around. The bottle itself kind of reminds me of a Samuel Smith's label, because it kind of looks like a Samuel Smith's. The label looks like an old medicine bottle, and that's kind of what this reminds me of. What I've got is a Lindemans Framboise Raspberry Lambic beer. Alright, so I've never had a Lambic beer, and I was assuming that a Lambic is kind of like a sour beer, and I was correct. I went and looked it up, and a Lambic beer, instead of using just like a regular yeast that they add to the wort when they're brewing, what they do is just lay the wort out in like a big flat pan, and they let the elements ferment the brew for them. In other words, it's naturally fermented. It says wild yeast fermentation, and what that is just yeast that comes out of the atmosphere from the air. That's what it says. It says crafted by wind, brewed through generations. Lindemans Framboise Lambic, made from local barley, unmalted wheat, raspberry juice, aged hops, and wild airborne yeast. Spontaneous fermentation, that's what it's called, spontaneous fermentation. True Lambics are rare. All come from one of fewer than a dozen breweries in Belgium's Senne River Valley, a region about 15 by 75 miles in size. So Lindemans considers Lambics, they only consider Lambics that are brewed in this area. Other people have different ideas, but it is what it is there. It's what they say. This brew, it doesn't have the ABV on the bottle. I had to look it up, but it's a 2.5% ABV, so very, very light on the alcohol content, but it says it's rich, sweet raspberry flavor and character. So this authentic Lambic brewery for 6 generations, product of Lambic, Belgium, malt beverage with natural flavors and natural sweetener. Alright, so we're going to try this Lambic sour beer with raspberries, or a Framboise, whatever you want to call it, today on a Friday's R4U. I got a mixed 4-pack of these. I've got the raspberry, the cherry, and it's interesting that there was so much information on Lambics, man. If a Lambic is brewed with raspberry juice, it's called a Framboise. If it's brewed with cherry juice, it's called a Creek, K-R-E-I-K, I believe is the way you spell it, and so forth. But we'll be doing those on another day. We'll check out this Framboise today. Ooh, look at that, dadgum. I was expecting a tink tin. I didn't know it would look like wine. Oh man, that has got a fragrant, fruity aroma coming off of it. Man, that smells good. And I brought this just plain old, I think you're probably supposed to drink this out of some kind of little goblet or something, but I ain't got none of them. So I just brought my pint glass out here, hoping to get a better view of it. It's hazy, I can't see a thing through it. Let's give a bottle a swish if there's anything inside of it. And the head's about gone. Now, just a little taste of the head. Man, that is sweet. I thought it'd be sour. Oh yeah. Yeah, that had a lot of stuff in the bottom of it. But I got it all out. Lindemans Framboise, or Framboise, however you want to pronounce it there. Hope you can see that okay. So this is something new for me, y'all. 2.5% ABV. It looks like wine it looks like a sparkling wine, basically. Now I can't see any bubbles floating up through there, but it's still got little rim of a head on it there. So this Framboise is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do day in and day out to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Wow. You can definitely taste the raspberries in it. You know, it said that these are sour beers, but this here doesn't have any more tartness, or actually it has a lot less tartness than the Berry Monkey I did last week, the fruited sour triple. This is a lot less tart than that, and it has a sweetness to it as well, and you can taste the raspberries. I mean, this is good. A kid could drink this, and you know, it's 2.5% ABV, very light on the alcohol content. The bottle is only 8.45 fluid ounces, you know, so a small bottle, but still keep it away from your kids. They could easily drink this. It's very, very mild, nice raspberry flavor. It's like a mild carbonated raspberry spritzer or something. It's really pleasant. It's not typically my thing, but the tartness is not near as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be a lot more sour than what it is from what I was reading about Lambics. But this is good. This is a good brew. I'm going to score it for what it is, I'm going to score it an A. I mean, it has an excellent flavor. Just very pleasant. Very nice. It kind of looks like a wine, but the flavor is nothing like a wine. It's not even really like a beer, even though it's brewed with wheat and barley. It is an ale or a beer of some kind, but it because of the way it's fermented, it's considered a lambic, which I guess is not a lager or an ale, either one. Because of the way they're fermented. This is a spontaneous fermentation. It's something completely different. But it does have a nice flavor to it. I've got 3 more of these to try. I'm looking forward to it. This one's good. Alright, y'all, so that's been a Friday's R4U this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Saturday Suds. I got another beer that my little brother gave me for birthday I'm going to do tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. Take care. Love and appreciate y'all. Cheers.